Mr. President, the summer 2017 graduating class of the University of Central Florida's College of Arts and Humanities, College of Business Administration, College of Education and Human Performance, College of Graduate Studies, College of Nursing, College of Undergraduate Studies, and the Rosen College of Hospitality Management are assembled.
Good morning and welcome to the 152nd commencement exercise of the University of Central Florida. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist, Jose Velez, and our organist, Andrew Walker, who are located beside the platform on the main floor, will lead us in singing our national anthem. Will all please rise.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. On the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say those that star-spangled banner
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful day in the lives of our candidates, and we're pleased to bestow upon them symbols of academic achievement. I know how proud of our candidates you must be, but I also know that a good portion of their success they owe to your love and support. Some of you have traveled quite a distance to be part of today's ceremony, and it is important for you to hear your graduate's name as it is called. We ask you to be mindful that others wish to hear the name of their graduate as well. Before we continue, I must acknowledge that we're tremendously proud of some special members of the UCF family who could not be with us today. They are the brave men and women of UCF who've been called away to active military duty. Let me also acknowledge two very special groups of graduates who are with us today. Graduating members of our ROTC programs who've just been or about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, and our graduating student veterans. Will you please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations? Thank you. Several people important to the university are on the platform and will not be introduced later. I ask them all to stand and remain standing as they are recognized, and I ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. The Honorable Marcos Marchena, Chairman, UCF Board of Trustees. The Honorable Clarence Brown, Member, UCF Board of Trustees. The Honorable Alex Martins, Member, UCF Board of Trustees. The Honorable William Self, Chair, UCF Faculty Senate, and Member, UCF Board of Trustees. The Honorable David Walsh, Member, UCF Board of Trustees. The Honorable Richard J. Walsh, Charter Member and Chair Emeritus, UCF Board of Trustees. Dr. Rick Schell, Vice President and Executive Chief of Staff. Dr. Daniel Holsenbeck, Senior Vice President for University Relations, Dr. Mary Beth Ehas, Vice President for Student Development and Enrollment Services, Dr. Michael Morsberger, Vice President for Alumni Relations and Development, Dr. Alvin Wong, Dean, Burnett Honors College, Ms. Julie Voiles, Staff Council Representative, Mr. Jeffrey Rupert, our Grand Marshal. UCF is blessed with an outstanding faculty. What happens in their classrooms, laboratories, and studios largely determines the success of our candidates. Members of the faculty, won't you please stand and be recognized for your contributions? Thank you. We're also pleased to have with us today a candidate for an honorary Doctor of Public Service degree. Leonard Williams, will you please join me at the rostrum? Leonard Williams, you've been highly successful in business, you've been deeply committed to your community, and you've been generous in your support of the University of Central Florida. You are one of our state's premier business leaders, and your business acumen for more than 40 years has brought great benefits to our region and to the state of Florida. You are acclaimed for your professional integrity, your persistence to achieve worthy ends, your admirable work ethic, and your impressive adaptability. Your motto, treat others like you want to be treated, captures your humanitarian spirit. You and your family are devoted public servants who have made a lasting impact on our Central Florida community. The Leonard and Marjorie Williams Family Foundation and the Wayne Dench Charitable Trust have contributed significantly to many regional human service organizations. You have generously supported the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Florida, the Central Florida Boy Scouts of America, the Central Florida YMCA, the Central Florida Zoo and Botanical Gardens, Florida Hospital, Orlando Health, and many other worthy human services. You've received numerous honors and recognitions, including the Dr. P. Phillips Champion of Youth Award, John W. Sturchey Award, James E. West Fellowship Award, and induction into the Mid-Florida Business Hall of Fame. You've been a stalwart supporter of the University of Central Florida for decades, investing substantially in the university's athletics program and the College of Arts and Humanities, Colleges of Arts and Humanities, Education and Human Performance, Health and Public Affairs, Medicine, and Nursing. You recently contributed one of the largest charitable gifts in the history of UCF athletics, making possible the construction of the Wayne Dench Center for Student Athlete Leadership. This center will help to mold UCF athletes into community leaders who are prepared to make a difference in the world. Therefore, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Central Florida, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, it is with great pleasure that I hereby confer upon you, Leonard E. Williams, Sr., the honorary degree, Doctor of Public Service. Provost Whitaker, Associate Dean Weishample, and Board of Trustees Chair Emeritus Dr. Rick Walsh, would you please join me to assist in the hooding of Dr. Williams? This morning's commencement speaker, Jason Broder, is a public servant dedicated to the people of Florida and a longtime friend of UCF. Jason's entrepreneurial spirit led him to found a healthcare consulting business in Sanford, and his commitment to his community prompted him to work with the Sanford Charter Review Board and the Seminole County Planning and Zoning Commission. He currently is president and CEO of the Seminole County Regional Chamber of Commerce. His experience as a local business owner and community leader inspired him to run for state representative, and he has served with great distinction in that role since 2010. He's been recognized for his legislative achievements by many of Florida's advocacy groups, and in 2016, he was named the Florida Legislator of the Year by Children's Home Society. By word and deed, Jason has been an aggressive advocate for the University of Central Florida. He has supported UCF on the floor of the Florida House of Representatives and in communities across Central Florida. He has also supported state funding for the College of Medicine, for Bridge, the Florida Advanced Manufacturing Research Center, and for our university's nationally recognized business incubator system. Please give a warm welcome to former UCF student and loyal knight, the Honorable Jason Broder.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Dr. Hitt. I am excited to be here today and be among the first to congratulate you all on graduation. As was mentioned, my name is Jason Broder. I'm in the Florida House of Representatives from right here in Oviedo, and I too share your disappointment that I'm not somebody much more famous. Again, I want to thank Dr. Hitt, I want to thank Dr. Holzenbeck, and I want to thank the entire UCF community for having me here today. I am truly humbled, and I believe this is the high water mark of my legislative career to be able to address you. I was actually a UCF student here for a short period of time. I lived in the dorms with my buddies, one of whom was an aspiring drummer, and if you've never had the privilege of living with somebody who likes to play the drums but isn't very good at it, I encourage you to do so. It will extend your career immeasurably. Those were the days before I had to switch back and forth from Wi-Fi to data to get the message to go through. It's incredible how much this campus has changed, and not only in East Orlando. We broke ground on the downtown UCF campus earlier this year, a campus that will provide a unique, hands-on educational experience for decades to come. It's a combination of both educational and economic opportunities that will keep UCF at the forefront of the premier universities in the United States and the world. The University of Central Florida continues to produce graduates that excel across hundreds of fields around the world. A quick look at UCF's 30 under 30 young alumni for 2017 shows graduates that are making their mark in humanities, sciences, businesses, hospitality, law, and healthcare. In fact, since being elected to the state legislature, almost every single one of my staff has been a Knight. Some of your aspirations may bring you back here in the fall to seek further academic challenges, and others will bring you to the farthest reaches of the planet. While this university has prepared you for your professional careers, it's an exciting time to go out and pursue your own experiences and dreams off campus as you walk across this stage. You will now be spending more time pursuing the very goals that brought you here in the first place. You'll be spending a lot less time in the library, and I don't mean the library down the street. Challenge yourself to find your true passion in life, but remember to continue to pay your bills. I doubt that your karaoke habit is going to pay your mortgage. So remember to be good at what you do and not be afraid to fail and make mistakes. Your experiences here will always be the backbone of your career, but it's when you leave your comfort zone that you will truly surprise yourself. I had hoped today that I could tell you what I wanted to know when I graduated or what I wish I had known, but those memories are a little bit hazy for me. I can tell you that I know your belt should always match your shoes. I know at a dinner party you should use your silverware from the outside in. I know that work parties are work. They're not parties. Remember that. Act accordingly. I know that you need to be good at your current job before anybody can envision giving you a larger role. That means before you start measuring for curtains in the corner office, you need to know how to use the copy machine and use it well. One of the things I know for certain in my experience is that in times of crisis, competence is king. At some point in your career, there will be a project deadline, a unique sales opportunity, a customer service nightmare, as we used to call them, a learning opportunity, and that will be your chance to shine. Be ready for that moment. You're not going to get a warning. You're not going to get an alarm bell. You're not going to get a wake-up call. You're going to be in the Starbucks line silently cyber-stalking somebody, and that will be your chance. Be ready. Now, some of your careers are going to move faster than others. Some are going to get jobs that pay a little bit more. It's important to practice and try hard, and help me learn if you do, to never be jealous. People who you don't think are as smart as you, or had as good a grades as you did, or had as many friends, or knew as many contacts, are going to do better, and they're going to do worse. Opportunity for individuals is as different as fingerprints, and life is not fair. I will say this now, and it probably won't sink in, but you're not competing with them anymore. Your only competition, if that's what you want to call it, is to find what makes you happy. Let me tell you a little bit about what I mean. My career started with a degree in food and resource economics. And yet, more than a decade into a successful career, I decided to commit myself to something completely different, public service. My passion had always been community and public policy, and right up until that decision to change, I had always been beholden to a career that helped utilize my degree. But what I hadn't realized during that early time was that I had developed skills and behaviors that work across many industries. Be on time. If you're constantly late because your Learjet won't start, because you're feeding the homeless in another country, that makes you colorful. If it's because you can't remember to look at a watch, that makes you incompetent. Be coachable. You may think right now you have a degree and you know everything. You don't know everything. I don't know everything. Dr. Hitt may know everything. That's a bad example. Learn how to problem solve. Learn how to build diverse and collaborative relationships. And that means meeting people that don't just have a different skin color from some other part of the world. It means people who have well thought out decisions that are not the same as yours, and finding a way to collaborate with them to get to a solution. Innovate and reapply. You don't need to reinvent the wheel for everything. Embrace change while operating with discipline. Some people like change for the sake of change, but you still have to do the day-to-day stuff. Make sure you continue to operate with discipline. And lastly, have a positive attitude. Now, I could use all those new skills to embark on what I truly wanted to do. I was scared, I was thrilled, I was filled with hope, and I was filled with immediate regret when I made the decision. I was scared that I had given up the guaranteed path. If I had just stayed in what I was doing, I was definitely going to get the gold watch and retire somewhat early. I had a comfortable known. But I knew that that path, that my chosen degree would continue to lead me, would not ultimately fulfill my life. My new career path does not pay as much, but I love it. And fortunately for me, I have a loving and tolerant spouse with whom I will soon celebrate my second wedding anniversary. And I know some of you have toothbrushes older than that. Thank you, thank you. What you do and who you do it with are among the two most important decisions in your life. Pursue your dreams and passions, but you too may have to be patient. The two greatest gifts of my life came relatively late for me, and I promise you the reward is worth it. I understand it's easy to be a perfectionist in 2017. We all have smartphones on our hip, and we're 3 clicks away from finding out the answer to anything that we would want to know. But you can't be afraid to make mistakes or answers. Chart your own destiny. My first run for political office was filled almost daily with questions about, can I do this, and what happens if I lose? But in order to find out, I had to take the chance. I had to get in the game. At the time, I think there were over 200,000 people in the district. Astronomical odds for somebody to win. But I didn't have to run against 200,000 people. I had to run against the 4 that actually wanted the job. So I took a chance, and I worked hard, and I got lucky, and I was fortunate. It never would have happened if I hadn't at least put my toe in the pool and taken the chance. And not every chance is going to work out. You never know when an error or a setback is going to inspire a stroke of genius that could lead to the next great breakthrough in your field. It took Isaac Newton getting knocked on the head by an apple to think about the force of gravity. Edison went through thousands of trials before he found the bamboo filament to light up a light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from his first newspaper job because he lacked imagination. Before the iPhone, Steve Jobs got fired from his own company. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV news station because she was criticized that she was too emotionally invested in her stories. And my favorite, I think everybody is familiar with Vera Wang, a fashionista who continues to create some of the best clothes in the world. Her career path started when she failed to make the U.S. Olympic figure skating team, which led her to a career as an editor at Vogue, where she decided she didn't want to write about clothes anymore, she wanted to make them. And she designed her first wedding dress at the age of 40. Too often today, there's a constant flow of negative feedback. I'm in politics, I know, believe me. One of my opponents once said that if she were my mother, she would be horrified. And the Orlando Sentinel printed that. And now, my mother's a constituent at the time, was a subscriber to the paper, and so that made Thanksgiving awkward. I thought she didn't have to be horrified. It wasn't that bad. But you can't let that get you down. Optimism with a touch of reality is the key to perseverance. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and neither are you, but that's okay. As you sit next to your classmates, I want to advise you to keep in touch with them. And I don't mean posting on their wall, but really communicating. Rely on them. Use them as sounding boards. Because when one of you needs a hand, you might be surprised that it's the same old crew that picks you back up. These are the folks that know you, and these are the folks that give you the best advice. They are there to celebrate and commiserate all of life's adventures. One of my buddies I went to college with still proofreads my speeches today. So congratulations again. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters, your spouses and children, because it is a team effort. And I'm very, very proud to be affiliated with this university, as you are too. Go out there, take chances, make mistakes, go Knights, and charge on.
Well, that was a really first-rate address, Jason. We thank you. About the only thing that Jason left out that has helped me a time or two is the realization that a line out of a Bob Seger song carries a lot of wisdom with it. The line is, "I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then." You'll all have that feeling at one time or another. Jason, again, thank you for a wonderful address. We've reached that happy time in our commencement exercise when degrees will be conferred. I call upon Dr. Alan File, who represents the faculty. Dr. File.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the faculty, I'm pleased to recommend that the degrees be awarded to those students qualified to receive them.
Thank you, Dr. File. Will Dr. Dale Whitaker, Provost and Executive Vice President, please join me at the rostrum for the conferral of doctoral degrees.
The doctoral degree represents the highest academic achievement a person can earn. To receive the doctorate, candidates must demonstrate proficiency through advanced graduate coursework and examinations, and demonstrate to their university professors and peers that they can engage in substantive research that adds to the body of knowledge in their fields of study. Dr. John Weisample, Associate Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Business Administration, College of Education and Human Performance, and College of Nursing please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they qualify, and to recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Weisample. Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will the graduates please come forward with their major advisors to be recognized and hooded? The hooding ceremony is traditional for the conferral of a doctoral degree. The academic hood is a UCF hood, as its black and gold colors denote, and the velvet lining represents the field of study.
From the College of Business Administration, Matthew D. Griffith, Major Advisors, Dr. Stephen Sevo and Dr. Robert Folger. Masha Koshnud, Major Advisor, Dr. Honghui Chen. Order of Pegasus graduate Whitney Priscilla Watkins, Major Advisor Dr. Kathleen King. Victor Jose Arguras, Major Advisor Dr. Richard Hartshorn. Victoria Michelle Franzisi, Major Advisor Dr. Glenda A. Gunter. Marcelino Gerald Koch, Major Advisor Dr. Taduyuki Hara. Naomi Malone, Major Advisor Dr. Atsushi Hirumi. Mary Porter Mitchell, Major Advisor Dr. Barbara J. Aaron. Maria Teresa Camacho Moody, Major Advisor Dr. Martha Lou Stewart. Karina Shara Chunu, Major Advisor Dr. Barbara A. Murray. Juanita Lasha Moro, Major Advisor Dr. Barbara A. Murray. Brian William Ogle, Major Advisor Dr. Thomas Cox. Andrea M. Radisky, Major Advisor Dr. Malcolm B. Butler. Alicia Colleen Rabi Bell, Major Advisor Dr. Mary E. Little. Dina Slanda, Major Advisor Dr. Mary E. Little. Lourdes Smith, Major Advisor, Dr. Vicky Zygordas-Coe. Jennifer Ray Lahan, Major Advisor, Dr. Carolyn Walker Hopp. Charlanda Latricia Samuels, Major Advisor, Dr. Carolyn Walker Hopp. Amanda Brianne Saxman, Major Advisor, Dr. Carolyn Walker Hopp. Modoop Sharami, Major Advisor, Dr. Carolyn Walker Hopp. Carrie M. Whaley, Major Advisors, Dr. Rosemary T. Taylor and Dr. Thomas Vitale. Pamela Lucia Rajadex, Major Advisor, Dr. Rosemary T. Taylor. Erica Nicole Satula, Major Advisor, Dr. Rosemary T. Taylor. Taylor Ann Bosefield, Major Advisor, Dr. Lisa A. Deeker. Jennifer Ann Holbrook, Major Advisor, Dr. Lisa A. Deeker. Samantha Lindsay Merstick, Major Advisor, Dr. Lisa A. Deeker. Matthew Scott Taylor, Major Advisor, Dr. Lisa A. Deeker. Christine Kim Duff, Major Advisor, Dr. Rebecca A. Hines. Adam Ulensky, Major Advisors, Dr. Michelle G. Gill and Dr. Michelle Kelly. Alexander John Christ, Major Advisor, Dr. Michelle G. Gill. Shane Marie Trenta, Major Advisor, Dr. Michelle G. Gill. Lee Christine Torres, Major Advisor, Dr. Kenneth Murray. David Howard Schleif, Major Advisor, Dr. Kenneth Murray. Diana Jillian Violent, Major Advisor, Dr. Kenneth Murray. Marcus Anthony Vu, Major Advisor, Dr. LCL Olin. From the College of Nursing, Cindy Ann Groh, Major Advisor, Dr. Christopher Blackwell. Catherine Barbara Solly Schaefer, Major Advisor, Dr. Angela Ritten. Lauren Taylor Morata, Major Advisor, Dr. Mary Lou Soul.
Will the graduates, oh, pardon. Will the candidates for the master's degree from the College of Arts and Humanities, College of Business Administration, College of Education and Human Performance, College of Graduate Studies, College of Nursing, and Rosen College of Hospitality Management please rise? On behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Weissample. Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will the first row of master's graduates from the College of Arts and Humanities please come forward? Will the remaining rows please be seated?
From the College of Arts and Humanities, Ian Nathaniel Marsh, Kevin Mitchell Mercer, Aaron Montgomery, Benjamin Samuel Robert DeBazy, Selena Maria Yeba, Shirley Elizabeth Aaron, from the College of Business Administration, Kimberly Ann Malik, Christopher J. Olson, Stephen Gregory Cox, Sean Allen Haywood, Paige Marie Biller, Antonio Ripa, David Michael Mosafasafol, Shane Michael Hernsberger, Jiting Wang, Sheila Jimenez, Jenna Lee McMillan, Rhett William Haney, Weiji Uhaza Zadid, Wentworth Huang, Corey John Klemensky, Vendant Shamir Perrick, Ryan David Haney, Patrick Howard Wheeler, Daniel Gregory Ivanowski, Bianca Giselle Tufall, Kyle Joseph Payne, Brent Joseph Brewster, Samantha Beth Brenner, Robert Dawson Henry, Christopher T. Ehrman, Nathan Michael Tuneman, Gage Jared Marzil, Anna Maria Naraho, Abigail Valenpondo, Aaron Michael Rosengreen, Zubin Khan,
Mona Miko, Junaid Paruk, Joseph William Manglardi, Marshall Alexander Stapp, Michael J. Williams Jr., Trenton Scott Harlesong, David James Sherman, Joshua Alexander Ziblin, Griffin Lance Poole, Alicia P. Rambaran, Luke Nathaniel Rockwell, Garrett Fairchild, Suan Catherine Pinkard, Nirvana Devani Singh, Erica Daniel Thims, Jordan R. Gould, Kimberly Helene Bradley, Hayla L. Youssef, Jeff Cherry, Molly Scheidecker, Karis Louise Cooley, Jessica A. Johnson, Bradley T. Barrett, Stephanie Nicole Joseph, Danica Morse, Narissa Angelica Balcaran, Jennifer Morales, Kirby Augustin, Jessica Ann Zimmerman, Thomas Curry, Chad Anthony Cole, Brian Thomas Burgess, Seth Joseph Jones, Alicia Marie Ventriglio, Stephen Herbert Wisner, Monique Augustine Titsas, Stephen Andrew Tia, Amy C. Van Varick, Richard Luis Manzano, Jennifer Lynn Kane, Nirav P. Shah, Ricky Paul Bain, Muhammad Isa, Jonathan Hancock,
Sherman Perez, Ryan Michael Alt, Nelson Andres Mendez. From the College of Education and Human Performance, Amy Marie Blaumblecht, Marissa Ann Strandberg, Tiana Marie Richmond, Taylor Jean Marie Cuppet, Julie Bayer, Kristen Laurel Orton, Derek Lawrence Jensen, Colin Hurley Rice, Ryan Wilcox, Christine Janesco, Lauren Joan Elliott, Emma Caroline Anderson, Sherry McMaster LaFava, Paulis P. Ponciano, Matthew Ward Ventura, Kristen Nicole Grant, Jana Christine Puntain, Monica Lauren Brown Bailey, Elvin Alexander Cruz, Joni Zavenda Stevenson, Kathleen Marie Steinberg, Crystal Maria Malo, Marianne Catherine Webb, Rebecca Elizabeth Latimer, Robin Michelle Hariff, Amanda D. Moyer, Marlana Denise Platt, Ashley D. Danamiller, Christy Nicole Cotton, Darashawn Lorticina Patterson, Rebecca Badaglia Denny, Jennifer Estar Maseka, Joshua Stephen Wickel, Caitlin Ashley Booth, Corin Elizabeth Shear, Julie A. Skolnick, Jillian B. Haggerty, Matthew Allen Genslinger, Crystal Jean Sage, Ann R. Niffenegger, Louise Annette Rigdon, Gianna DeJura, Sherry Lynn Hoover, Jermaine Sheldon Roberts, Rashad R. Bryant, Donna Ferran, Raquel Clarissa Senholtz, Catherine Marie Kelly, Simone Olivia Kaufman, Marissa Faka, Sophia L. Alfaki, Karen Yahornsik, Sherry Lynette Keenan, Derek Altwan Campbell, Simona Oana Bartos Hulabexcu, Jessica Mercedes Soto, Arika C. Hutton, Michelle Aldexel.
From the College of Graduate Studies, Antonio Giacomo Ulivia, Taurus Maurice Washington, Eric J. Calkins, Jessica A. Elrod. From the College of Nursing, Stephanie Marie Bixby, Michelle Lee Brooks, Gerald Edward Ferg, Kenneth Solomon, Alicia Angel, Sarah Merritt Mann, Ricardo San Jose, Shaniza Ramanan, Randy Leshe, Sakwana L. McCrotty, Allison Elizabeth Mills, Mary Catherine Chapman. From the College of Rosen, College of Hospitality Management, Ava Sophia Carson, Catherine Robin Madsen, Jennifer Rachel Rubin, Zayao Yang, Kathleen Ann Allen, Joseph Christopher Peterson, Rebecca Gazi, Samuel Ward McGinty,
Will Dr. Jeffrey Moore, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I am proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the College of Arts and Humanities. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Whitaker, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
Thank you. Will Dr. Paul Jarley, Dean of the College of Business Administration, present the candidates from that college?
I am proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the College of Business Administration. Will the candidates stand and remain standing? Provost Whitaker, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
Will Dr. Pamela Carroll, Dean of the College of Education and Human Performance, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I'm proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the College of Education and Human Performance. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Whitaker, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
Will Dr. Mary Lou Soul, Dean of the College of Nursing, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I am proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the College of Nursing. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing? Provost Whitaker, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
Will Dr. Elizabeth Dooley, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Undergraduate Studies, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I am proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the College of Undergraduate Studies. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Whitaker, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
And now will Dr. Abe Pazam, Dean of the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college.
I'm proud to present the baccalaureate candidates from the Rosen College of Hospitality Management. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Whitaker, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degree for which they qualify.
Thank you. Mr. President, the baccalaureate candidates standing before you have been recommended for graduation by the deans and the faculty of their colleges. I concur with these recommendations and present the candidates to you for the awarding of degrees.
Thank you, Provost Whitaker. Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you are qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. I now invite you to move the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Now, you may have noticed that some of the graduates are wearing a gold cord. This cord signifies high academic accomplishment. Will those wearing the gold cord and all graduates representing our campus honor societies please rise and accept our congratulations. Please be seated. We're very proud of our distinctive LEAD Scholars Academy, the only one in the state university system and one with few peers across the country. During their years at UCF, LEAD scholars have the unique opportunity to engage in the academic study of leadership, to lead others, and to serve our community. The names of our graduating LEAD scholars are listed in the program. I ask these students to stand for recognition. Please be seated. The Burnett Honors College has achieved great distinction at UCF for the quality of its students and for the richness of the academic experiences that they are afforded. Printed in the program are the names of those students who are graduating with university honors or who are receiving honors in the major. I ask these students to stand for recognition. Please be seated. Honor medallions are presented to the students who have achieved the highest grade point averages in their colleges. I ask these students and their families to please stand for recognition. Please be seated. In 2001, the university established the Order of Pegasus, an honor that recognizes outstanding senior and graduate students who've demonstrated overall excellence in involvement, leadership, academic achievement, and community service. Because of the breadth of accomplishments required for this award, the Order of Pegasus is the most prestigious and significant student award that can be attained at the university. We are pleased to have Order of Pegasus graduate on the platform today. Will President Hitt and Dr. Whitney Watkins please join me at the rostrum, and will Dr. Watkins' family please stand to share in this recognition? And now will the top undergraduates, followed by the first row of baccalaureate graduates from the College of Arts and Humanities, please come forward.
From the College of Arts and Humanities, Neha Samelia Williams. Robert Lee Thompson III. Aaron Todd Freed. Zebediah James Barnard. Zavante Crowder. Catherine Ann Reed. Gabriello Myron Banks. Donna Marie Green. Catherine Ann Skodmek. Jamie McAfee. Brian Matthew Imperato, summa cum laude. Tara Marie Watson. Honora Iris Sotomayor. Lance Michael Millam. Kayla Michelle Billingsley. Tyler Julian Theron Blackwell. Hannah Brooke Osment. Joseph O'Neill Thompson. Sarah Elizabeth Green. Zadula Dematila Joseph. Ashley McNeil. Nicholas Page Aquino. Channing Victoria Gray. Casey Alexis Walsh. Daniel Kalibo. Maria Gabriela Garcia. Lindsay Marie Wood. Stuart Dwayne Winslow. Dale Zachary Mills. Victor Wynn. Jeremy Malate Perry. Martin Gabriel Harris. Juan David Bettencourt. Yvonne Melissa Neville. Ashley Tian Lewis. Carolyn Elizabeth Conover. Yolanda Georgiana McKay. Jacob Dylan Harper. Ashley Nicole Grippin. Tanner Dane Best. Kenneth J. Morrison. Grace Ann Molsatavj, magna cum laude. Haley Miller. Elaine Marie Wyertz. James Tabler Kernick. Danielle Hannah Easley. Jamie Ann Baker. Regina Louise Marcionda, cum laude. Kevin Ernst Ochoa. Joshua Brian Burns, magna cum laude. Savannah Sky Close. Tyler Jordan Franklin. Megan Michelle Carroll. Amanda Elizabeth Simons. Michael Blake Bush. Samuel Craig Oatley, magna cum laude. Hampton Andrew Hovey. Griffith Bixler. Joseph Michael Boschert. Mark Maida. Lawrence Charles Brown II. Cody Aaron Rachels. Anna Jankowski. Dylan Thomas Britton. Lizandra Gabriela Gonzalez. Joseph Hubbard Saunders.
Jacqueline Lucia McGuire. Keandra Anastasia. Christian Eduardo Santos. Delia Kristen Stuggs. Stephanie Marie Rosario Rodriguez. Brittany Ann Rachel Clark. Kylie Michelle Oliver. Giselle Nadina Filippini. Hannah Nicole Frechette. Nicole Jean Meyer. William Joseph Baker. Roberto Gustavo Benitez. Abigail Elizabeth Louise Harrington. Alex Palmer Grossman. Alexander Parker Brownwell Gertis. Taylor Lynn Gilman, magna cum laude. Ashley Vieques Colon. Danae McDermott. Sandra Joyce DeLuca, magna cum laude. Brittany Ann McSwain. Gina Lee Diaz. Matthew Norton Jones. Shauna Nicole Termine. Jordan Elizabeth Orlando. Nataza Renee Roby. Nicholas Emil Graves. Maya Nicole Wells. Giselle Jacqueline Fernandez. Elizabeth Baden Knowles. Lauren Marie Knight. Rachel Nicole Barnes. Nimi Pierre. Kaylee Jillian Gertner. Roberto Francisco Cordero. Lauren Nicole Aiello. Catherine Abigail Vega. Ashley Elizabeth Gaddy. Charles Darrell Hines. Pedro Orlando Torres Reyes. Taylor Bernard Pugh. Jacqueline Laureen Crawford, cum laude. Zachary Joseph Gadzinski. Lane Pacheco. Casey Michaela Melnick. Jade Ashley Gregory. Paige Elizabeth Preston. Timothy John Bell. Jeffrey DeGlaris. Cassandra Marie Busto, cum laude. Matthew Forrest Denny. Jessica Robinson Crosby. Shannon Edward Whittaker. Abigail Nadia Wilson. Ashley Christina Simon. Blanche Marie Faye Leticus. Pasquale Carmelita Kestel.
From the College of Business Administration, top undergraduate Kyle Brian Gaze, summa cum laude. David Michael Huba. Kevin Joseph Slobodnik. Brianna Ashley Goldson. Sawaka Hona Merpuri. Sean Thomas Mayer. Massimo Coppolo. Corrine Nicole Kuiper. Amanda Lee Parsons. Anthony Joseph Duxis. Christopher Michael McLean. Garrett James Lostra. Brendan Michael Dearson. Corey Thomas Boyan. Brian Timothy Healy. Andrew Joseph Fiola. Devin Myers Leckie. Katie Lee Morris, cum laude. Zacchaeus Amos. Wyatt Andrew Troutman. Corey Ho Yi Ma, cum laude. Michael Travis Mader. Jeremy Michael Panikos. Maxwell Robert Tucker. Mecca Vanique Perkins. Adam Gonzalez. Jorge Luis Alonso. Carrie Alexander Monhay, Jonathan Anthony Connolly, Gregory Scott Giancarlo, Justin Michael Birkenmeyer, Rachel Naomi Moya, Stephen Edward Sutton, Diego Ramirez, Joseph Anthony Gartide,
Megan Lee Pelz, Taylor Zeig, Hannah Catherine Cox, Kaylee Ann Emery, Kaysen Louise Rains, Shameg Wang, Adrian Brooks Monsalin, Elizabeth Ann Smiley, Scarlett Throng Wen, cum laude, Maria Shannon Rennerman, summa cum laude, Shane Marie Vegan, Samuel Stacy Smith, C. Chad Rowley, Justin Robert Seaman, Richard Mark Rogers Jr., Maxwell Scott Rosier, Kyle Robert Verben, Fernando Rabel, Irene Morales, Heather Ashley Hernandez Housen, Nicholas John Randio, Ryan Kane Page, Christina Nicole Brinkman, Michelle Mendez, Giovanni Visbal, Sydney Page Bennett, Norman James Shea, Arash Rock, Harold Leslie Cater, Devin Mark Haskins, Ivan Pavlo Lingve, Dylan Quintalone, Edward Castillo, Odine Oral Clark, magna cum laude, Wanda Celeste Rapasarde, summa cum laude, George Nunez, cum laude, Jonathan Joseph Levitt, Ryan George Chikarotis, Giuseppe Miguel Theodoradis, Tori Nicole Thornton, Ryan John Brennan, Pierce Frederick Hogan, Peyton Reed Davila, William Michael Sponheimer, Bruno Dedesky,
Charlotte Darlene Byers, Lauren Polson, Christiana Marshall, Nicole M. Vasquez, Lexi Bree Rowe, Sarah Lynn Miller, Christian Colon, magna cum laude, Guy Sharon, Gavaskar Lachman, Alexandra Sattler, Bradley Thomas Dickinson, Colin John Madden, Michael Robert Bowden, Matthew Glenn Timeson, Kimberly Marie Thorne, Dana Nicole Halstead, Lucas Lorenzo Lotz, magna cum laude, Bradley Gregory Garcia, Jacob Thomas Hansen, Julio Rosella Lopez, Michael Williams, Nicole Samantha Hunter, Lisa Marie Morgan, Michael Matthew Molina, Samantha Rose Murphy, cum laude, Sarah Emily Sveneker, Zachary John Boyce, Thalia Samantha Garcia, Emily Bianca Duggar, Brody Christian Conway, Christopher Michael Levitt, Kai Lamar Maynor, Kizel Tatala, Peter Anthony Serto, Rochelle Henry, Michael Henry Holmes, Jordan Ray Baston, Nicole Sophia Lycourt, Philip Paul Below, Kimber Lee Davis, Kimberly Marie Mullet, Caitlin Ann Shankland, Taylor Ann Powell, Kenneth Mina, cum laude, Angela Grace Dioforio, cum laude, Tyler James Shapiro, Trent Robert Dixon, David Joseph Lusman, Suman Law. Sally Ann Powell.
Jonathan Daniel Holly. Nicholas Garcia. Kenna Marie Dwyer. Alessandra Rose Weiner. Matthew Joseph Scardino. Jesse Thomas Kilcoyne. Kyler Stephen Howe. Brandon Chase Albin. Trevor Thomas Soroka. Matthew Leon Mejia. Wyatt James Smith. John Myers Rout. Luis Frias. Alyssa Christine Pulliam. Ty Kenneth Price. John James Fiorio. Sean Michael Puccetti. Mark Henry Utiel. Christopher Richard Dalbo. Spencer Reed Sater, magna cum laude. Adam Lyle Eldeman. Austin Redinger. Jack Scala. Dylan Michael Jacobson. Courtney Taylor Clark. Gina Marie Scucci. Austin Alexander Lewicki. Laura Abu Shweime. Joshua A. Demeke. Stephen Daniel Waiton. Nicholas Matthew Leroux. Farah Fellow, cum laude. Guerda Avascat. Elma Yorima Montero. Devin George Ashbridge, cum laude. Dylan Michael Dixon. Dana D.N. Gooden, cum laude. Ashley Rochelle Mishaw. Regina Pierre Antoine. Lee Marie Sandifer. Kelly Elizabeth Wickinson. Courtney Lynn Bresnock. Tyler Ryan Howard. Edgardo Aceveda. Vincent Charles Giantasio. Barry Margaret Bastian, cum laude. Kyra Kemp. Bjorna Tetta. Christopher Robert Hall. John Christopher Ripley.
Anna Gabriella Capadoro. Jordan Lacey Devereaux. Evan Arthur McKeon. Kyle Aaron Kowalski. Copeland Calmer. Lauren Camille Whitley. Stephanie Marie Soboleski, cum laude. Colin Thomas Maxwell. Stephen P. Knight. Mary Caitlin McDonald. Sol Chavez. Nicholas Austin Massey. Gregory Allen White. Shusong Wong. Hoifeng Hu. Shelby Joy Normington. Silvana Ospina. Ryan Keefe Swalfout. Mariano Porter. Justin Purvis Cowton. Nicholas John Nelson. Brian Leo Duffy. Christopher Cody Bach. James Gaynor Frayne. Ryan Hoge. Wolfgang Siegfried Hook. Michael Glenn Farley. Alexander Stewart Houston, cum laude. Jeremy Austin Adams. Brantley Richard Barnett. Wesley Adam Whidden. Alec Dalton Pay. Sky Elizabeth Lawton. Gregory Allen Gully. Andrew Colin Faintich. Jacob Mark Anthony Keogh. Jesse Charles Crawford Lang. Yamar Emmanuel Crew. Terrence Thevenin. Sham Janik Desai. Cesar Augusto Muniz. Clifford M. Windle. Nicholas John Provenchik. Ashley Alexis Fenner. Gabriella Ugarte. Caitlin Marie Balsarac. Pablo Enrique Galvin. Joanna Contas. Gabriel Christian Hernandez. Lindsay Emma Marie Vasquez.
Omar Ahmed Afiki. Tammy Louise Carr. Taylor Jean Wassom. Kelly Tran. Taylor Ann Day. Jonathan Suarez. Jordan Eric Vrolick. Walter Lee Alliance. Zingshu Chen. Larissa Marie Mullen. Antonio Giuseppe Musara. Genevieve Marie Pena. Yolanda Santiago. Alexander Jerome Brown. Paige Elise Kranzberg. Amber Colleen Kareem Alonzo. Jonathan Scheiblich. Kent D. Otke. Zima Dablawala. David Eugene Parkhurst. Gabriela Lopez. Vivienne Fracasso. Jalissa Aliyah Wilson. Gavin Singh. Erica Danielle Boosie. Ryan Barrows. Jimmy Lee Humphrey. Juan Fernando Angel. Taylor Michelle Beam. Gail Ann Dodette Nelson. Antoine Nephew. Rafael Isaiah Garcia. Michael Joseph Jenko. Drake Ryan Dickerson. Kyle Grieger. Marias Diaz. Christina Matul. Alyssa Dawn Hare. Bao Ying Lu. Beverly Jean Howard, cum laude. Scott Pierre Lewis. Mark James Powers. Joshua Dylan Escamilla. Alexis Capernian Rivero. Elliot Ryan Berry. Jessica Arafa. Sanjeen Raj Singh. Drew Anthony Rangel. Justin Hand. Diego Giovanni Cortez. Matthew Jonathan David Durant.
Luke R. Kranz. Zachary Morris. Alexi Laraway. Amanda Gill. Amber Marie Pena. Stephanie Renee Estes. Casey Lynn Gamble. Alexis Engel Antonio. Kia Marie Skadlock. Jeffrey Richard Elgebrecht. Christopher Brown. Zachary Adam Barrett. Luis Nunez. Orsoon Pajan Parwani. Jacob Dunn. Eric Ruffkin. Zabur Kumar Jain. Jacob Michael Triton. Matthew Grant Buckman. Tanisa Ashley Soman. Janwansky Chan. Marcio Gabriel Alves. Misha Kelly Killitson. Theron Alexander Schofield. Thomas Jared Johnson. Sarah Lancaster. Jackson Jefferard. Michael Anthony Zerpiza. Matthew Osborne. Alexis Jordan Rios. Anthony Rodriguez. From the College of Education and Human Performance, top honor graduate Chelsea Faith Tucker, magna cum laude. Tyler Grant Perkel. Andrew Thomas Osborne. Michael Thomas Aruria. Luke A. Valufasa, magna cum laude. Lauren Edwina Roberts. Richard Ryan Krill. Courtney Elizabeth Kramer. Destiny Yana Santa Maria. Emmanuel Isaac Scott. Mike Callahan. Eric Garcia. Gabriel Anthony Diaz. Daniel Marrero. Stacy Lee Culver. Christopher Scott Furr. Jonathan Paul McNamara. Patricia Mercedes Zarilla.
Charles Kenneth Sprinkle. Alexander Wolfgang Hunt. Jordan Renee Archibald. Jason Robert Gibson. Bradley Jones Churley. Blake Richard Crowell. Nicholas Davian Myers. Marie Frances Duffy. Travis Henry Self. Michael Joseph Goldstein. Estella Ibanez. Patrick Robert Dunbar. Natalie Mae Graveson. Jasmine Sepulveda. Jose Gabriel Rosado. Landon Richard Francis. Christopher David Coluca. Zachary Allen Kong. Autumn Diane Henderson. Christian John Mayhew. Jalen Kendall Hancock. Rika Chanel Clements. Dathene Lee. Kayla Michelle Saunders. Ashley Marie Sanchez. Marie Valentina Guerrero. Brian Paul Kotler. Jonathan David Eisner. Anthony Salvatore D'Amico. Angela Mar Ramos Martinez. Lorena D. Martinez. Ashley Nicole Holmes. Heather Lee McDuffie. Connor Anthony Chiocco. Happy Joy Ruth Kaylee Kiersted. Pablo Javier Murillo. Alyssa Joe Flem. Anthony Christopher Coluccio. Desiree Jacqueline Justice. Devante Jabria Mincy. Ricardo Brava. Colton Michael Chamberlain. Kyle Robert Gibson.
Tyler Anthony Magali. Jorge Andres Cruz. Jessica Marie Johnson. Caitlin Lee Fenning. Michael Brian Batista. Brittany Alexia Lumpkin. Geronimo Bajarano. Jenna Ann DeBarro. Jordan Angelina Farmer. Chelsea Nicole Sweeney. Alexia D. Washington. Keidra L. McClond. Renee Marie Lustman. Robert Jacob Haynes. Carolus Marie Figueroa Martez. Vanessa Marie Valanuza. Tabrisha Andrea Blake. Chelsea Brooke Schmidley. Danielle Therese Palmer. Agnes L. Fierce. Chelsea Marlene Church. Rodney B. Planter. Carl Robert Cowart. Whitney Savannah Poole. Brielle Marie Walton. Kayla Joan Sophia Adamek. Michael Vincent Stanzio. John Navel. Stefan Johansson Guerrero. Jaquan Edgecombe. Chelsea Ann Fleming. Kelly Elizabeth Noonan. Gabrielle Arredondo. Christy Susan Franklin. Chinsita Manchim Grandi. Elizabeth Laura Uwad. Gabrielle Kirsten Sacco. Iman Monet Bonaparte. Ashana Williams, Christopher Thomas Bowento, Janie Siobhan Bellamy, Kelly Michelle Puckett, Scott Alexander Jeffries, Kenneth Douglas Kroll, Jamie Ann Diaz Lopez, Joseph Ang Fong Win, Kevin Lamar Williams, Stephanie F. Ball, Andrew Thomas Robinson, Tiffany Garnell Hyde, Vanessa Alvarez,
Romario Nicholas Gukal. From the College of Nursing, Keith Daniel Trombley, Erica Lara, Alicia Narith Andrus, Peyton Rebecca Fisher, Jessica Michelle Kiner, Samantha Starr Tates, Jared Robert Garber, Andrea Alicia Gardanimos, Ashley Ella Craig, Ashley Levine, Emily Rachel Kimball, Daniel Gordon Calise, Alicia Lee Nunez, Rosa Jeanette Gonzalez, Julie Michelle Otero, magna cum laude, Nicole Kristen Arkenbach, Karis Lynette Tyndall, Marie May Krasinski, Katie Elizabeth Dines, cum laude, Jocelyn Grace Adona, Brittany Lynn Forrester, cum laude, Rebecca Lynn Mansky, Carolyn Nielsen, Carly Page Nees, Julie Ann Concanon, Huang Diem Huang, Andrea K. Link, Alexandra Cullen, Megan Elise Lester, Margaret Lynn Scott, Brittany Lynn Freshwater, Jessica Lynn Moreno, Erin Jenny Cassidy, Chiquita S.E. Carter Wilkins, Desiree Sky Fenwick, Jenna Marie Benz, Sarah Ann Mazziati, Amanda June Petros, Samantha Ann Meir, Stephanie Taylor Furan, Amy Lynn Guluxon, Sydney Taylor Robinson, magna cum laude, Carly Jane Sweeney, Brandon Jessup Wolf, Maxine Danielle Frazier, Delana Doran Donahue, cum laude, Crystal Brooke Shine, Fabiola Kanj, Ashley Dorian, Mohammed Ali Cheben, cum laude, Christopher Bjorg, Ashley Rosalie Wiles, Samantha Lorraine Campbell, James Fellis Amy, Mira Montiera Jones, cum laude, Kaylee Michelle Lucas, Alexandria Lee Scott,
Angela Mae Crocker, Tatiana Lindsay Choco, Ashley Marie Cuthbert, Tyler Craig Scanlon, Courtney Riggle, Samantha L. Tillery, Jennifer Lynn Donin, cum laude, Hannah Natalie Husnin, Christine Marie Benson, Christina Marie Tolomeo, Bailey Lisa Thomas, Devin Lane Harriet, Marie Judith Joseph, Yvonne New, Angela Yvonne Hunter, Travis Elliott Markham, Olivia Howell Carone, cum laude, Rebecca Catherine Hecker, Ellen Rachel Johnston, Morgan Christine Hawes, Stephanie Christine Rouche, Scott Forrest Duncan, Kathy Huang. From the College of Undergraduate Studies, top honor graduate, Chanel Lee Stillwagon, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marie Kirby. Blair Mallory Kleeman, summa cum laude. Russell Lee Fernandez. Cynthia Celeste Aguilar. Elizabeth Ann Luan, cum laude. Jill Christine Bowers. Gabriella Urson Yarganez. Rihanna Ali Taylor. Alexis Robin Temesibi. Aubrey Rayunt Ford. Ashley Mellon Homakai Kyoko O'Callaghan Rivera. Louise Stanzer Marshall. Charles Edward Topane. Taylor Leanne Medding. James Thomas Matthews. Zachary Harrison Ashter. Delaney Joy Michael. Michelle Marie Santiago. Juliana Marie Powell. Victoria Ashley Gay. Kenneth Jackson Longhurst. David John Seibel. Christopher Todd Washburn. Cassandra Shireen Petit. Sean Patrick Nema. Rose Simon. Daniel Scott Sherrill. Kimberly Lizette Savallo. Mackenzie Grace Cooper. Joshua Allen Bogue. James Andrew Hallman. April Anthelin Brownlow. Morgan Taylor Frazee. Brittany Elizabeth Spurgeon. Luis Miguel Ortiz. Adam Alexander Starner. Melissa Algenzonis. Alexandra DeFonzo. Kianta Michelle Scott. Olivia Danielle Mikanovic. Rachel Joseph. Danielle Rothenberg.
Fallon Marie Davis. Sammy Shaw. Zachary James Barrett. Crystal Ava Taylor. Tyler Ashley Smith. Beverly Joseph. Brittany Ane Davila. Kristen Anisha Hardeman. Felicia Danique Davis. Nicole Edemeyer Ladimer. Patrick Arthur Ryan. Cameron Roger Allen Sofkey. Kaylee Alexandria Schwartz. Breonna Nicole Wallace. Carla Sonia Elmer. Ayong Niba. Drew Maurice Newman, cum laude. Sarah Grace Lewis. Kennedy Lynn Mayo. Amanda Ellen Daring. Janine Nicole Collins. Taylor Jasmine Freeman. Garrett Charles Richardson. Benjamin Isaac Schreiner. Lisa Marie Dorton. Nicole Concilio. Jasandi Michelle Laboy DeJong. Tawanda Gardelin Bernard. Roxana Ordonez. Brandon Michael Rosado. Blake Charles Budendorf. Nikos Sartorius Rizzo. Andre Raymond Brown. Brittany Michelle Cassidy. Kayla Ariana Joshua. Thomas Alexander Ezzo. Jimmy Pierre Luis. Victor Andres Peña, summa cum laude. Eden Monique David. Carl Columbus Porter. Gabriella Lee Hardgrove. Martivo Yomi Weech. Golan Louise Cohen. Lagenia Tataria Smith. Rebecca Ashley Schnell. Sarah Ruth Violet. Tyler John Collins. Amanda Danielle Rodriguez. Sierra Nicole Coronado. Kristen Alexis Plitnick. Courtney Ty Harvey. Sierra Rain Golden, Carlin James Shaw, Alethea Thomasina Ball, Veronica Lynn Marandis.
From the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, top honor graduate, Emily Elaine Martin, summa cum laude. Melanie Allen. Devin Isaiah McDuffie. Aliana Shea Wachowski. Allison Nicole McQuillan. Sarah Kathleen Green. Christina Thomas. Kellen Marie Highfield, cum laude. James Michael Hortert. Sydney Rowe Westmoreland. Sage Fulop. Alexandra Gutierrez. Alexandra Marie Magnelio. Andrea Bermudez Perriaro. Ashley Nicole Gaitis. Catherine Elizabeth Merriman. Parrish Marie Shea. Crystal Blake Rosado. Casey Lynn Polk. Michelle Marie Jablonski. Randy Joseph Cienciano. Patrick John Winarski. Andre Michael Avalio. Maria Arroyo. Jason John Rosenfeld. Taylor Scott Reed. Abigail Leslie Hales. Megan Elizabeth Owens. Kayla Denise Halstead. Tiffany Elizabeth Flom. Aaron Wayne Weeks. Margaret Grace Stabley. Minlin Tong. Liwan Zhang. Jessica Lynn Hodgkins, magna cum laude. Michaela Elizabeth Calera. Mallory Hamill Paul. Ashley Brianna Clark. Tyler Scott Goltz. Michael Carlo Pastore. Emily Lauren Vosselman. Elizabeth Rose Haynes. Kaylee Nicole Olson. Gail Calhoun. Sarah Smith. Kristen Dixon. Gemma Nicole Swid. Megan B. Thompson. Daniel Coldy Bowlick. Megan Victoria Kelly. Alexandra Christine Shoraz. Lauren Rachel Caraway.
Jennifer Lynn Swenson. Denise Marie Velasquez. Chapin May Sigourney. Lisa B. Levin. Shelby Nicole Lanza. Caitlin Gusco. Katie Lynn Quillian. Nicole Schiappa. Elizabeth Ann Marie Hill. Zachary Michael Bates. Judith Marie Jacquez. Houting Kimberly Wu. Zelby Shannon Logsdon. Holly Lauren Arnett. Jenna Michelle Fortino. Matthew Ryan Gordon, summa cum laude. Kevin Robert Jorleman, magna cum laude. Gregory Allen Benda. Gabrielle Steffi Schildekrat. Marie Paulo Estrada Izara. Emily Guzman. Jamie Dunbaden. Amanda Renee Gray. Lauren Taylor Francis. Caitlin Marie Widener, summa cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Roberts. Eileen Teresa Wallach. Ryan Wilkerson. Alyssa Nicole Fraley. Brenna Ray Shields. Xanda Lee Demaria Joseph. Alvin Abud. Stephanie Simone Quintana. Patricia Chutney Ramirez. Wen Li Louis. Minani Sato. Chiara Shirley Hamilton. Brooke Ashley Turvelings. Tony Marie Pellegrino, Michaelina M. Roberts, Anna Catherine Ponchak, Luani Montilla, Michelle Lee Adams, Zohal Matar, Ashley Cooley, Justin Philip Tubelli, Ashley Jane Perdue, Melinda Alberto Clark, Rebecca May Hamilton, Kyrie Grant,
Zachary James Presti, Tanisha Mark, Eric Ricardo Shirley, Kensley Ralph Lorvinsky, M. Sarah Berenberg, Dane Richard Brevoort, Bianca Elise Ungerman, Victoria Michelle Rodriguez, Ashley Marie Figueroa, Stephanie Michelle Suarez, Jessica Lynn Rapolo, Keisha Allison Brown, Allison Nicole Morris, Jacob Lemuel Shade, Catherine Anastasia Ponce, Shannon Noel Holman, Andrea Lee Brown, cum laude, Casey Elizabeth Uzman, Dominic Charles Crisafulli, Amanda May Roman, cum laude, Cassidy Jeanette Hurley, cum laude, Dylan O. Smart, Michael Bernard Mooney, Kristen Blake Rogers, Caitlin Madison Habig, Veronica Gabriela Tripuro, Sabi Elise Ramos, Cachuzia Estrella Diagostino, Ricky Ann McCall, Parisa Pauline Thomas, Giovanni Rodriguez, Jordan K. Reblock, Tina Yosef, Judy Legler, Keishla De Jesus Ruiz, Renine Ibrahim Ayoub, Ploy Sapet, Arlena Francis Durant, Dylan Tyler Huntsman, Amy Brooke Birch, Taylor Bridget Tovar, Kelsey Elizabeth Bradley, magna cum laude, Adriana Gonzalez, Lindsay Ann Nicole Taylor, magna cum laude, Miriam Celeste Millen Tiburcio, Bria Alexis Callahan, Sterling Ledger, Abigail Roslyn Toulousma, Andrew Braun, Thomas Nupolitano, Amanda Grace Melly, Katie E. Cuchis,
Tia Olivia Clark, Taylor Jane Hunt, Michelle Alleman, Christian Alexander Galarza, Madison Lynn Galligan, Jean Francis Coney, Patrick Ian Dillon, Lauren Nicole Granston, Justin Leon Leonard, Gabriella Ashley Sue Hong, Meredith McCormick, Adriana Mariah Steele, Michael Alexander Ferrero, Sergio Andres Burritico, Michaela Marie Lane, Diana Dari, Maria Frison, Quinn Thomas, Arden Cuniff, Roxanne Regina Mazzullo, Jeannie Marlene Casaccio, Michael Nader, Caitlin Eva Gadick, Danielle Rossa Hornstein, Sylvie Kraft, Marianne Naomi Pierre, Monique Annalisa Patrick, Tiffany Nicole Peterson, Lisa Marie Ford, Megan Gelpy, Rabina Ahmed, Jeff Cadet, Evan Ryan Dalgo. Yolanda Shantario Francis. Madeline Lewis. Anna Jean Voorhees. Nicole Morte Rizzo. Jordan Sierra Marks. Patricia Lindsay Bramall. Carly Marie Garrett. Danielle Gualvinas. Madeline Louise Schaefer. Christopher Glass.
The Honorable Nicholas Larkin, the student body president and member of the UCF Board of Trustees, has a few words for our graduates. Nick?
Good morning, graduates of the summer 2017 class of the University of Central Florida. I applaud each of you for having the passion and persistence to reach this milestone in your life. Until now, graduating from UCF probably seemed like a far-off goal you were working diligently to achieve. As a new student, you thought you had forever until you had to worry about graduating and making it in the real world. But who knew the real world would sneak up on you so quickly? Never let the passion that brought you where you are today fade, and never forget what it took to get you here. Hard work, discipline, and the help of others. Remember the professors, administrators, family, and friends who helped you along this journey. And as you continue your path in life, take the opportunity to help someone else achieve his or her goals. Be a mentor to others and tell them about your experience at UCF. Your perseverance and enthusiasm will continue to bring you success throughout your life. As you work to reach your goals and as you celebrate your achievements, remember your alma mater. The University of Central Florida is just the beginning to your path to success. Continue your journey and never forget that you are and forever will be a UCF Knight. Congratulations to all of you.
Michael Manglardi, class of '84, also has a few words for our graduates. Mike?
Congratulations. And on behalf of the UCF Alumni Association, we welcome you to our worldwide community of more than 263,000 UCF alumni. And today is an especially important day in my family for, like many of you, you see, I was the first in my family to have an opportunity to attend college. And now, some 33 years later, after I graduated from UCF, I'm proud to say my oldest son, Joey, is among seven of my immediate family members to have graduated from UCF. We love the Knights. And graduates, understand that as you walked across the stage today, your connection with UCF does not end. It simply changes. That connection is one you should take great pride in. This university's reputation is now among the nation's elite because of graduates like you. No matter where your plans take you after today, your fellow alumni are eager to cheer you on. Knights are connected through alumni chapters and clubs across the country that can offer networking opportunities, career assistance, and new friendships. There are so many ways to stay involved. Join a club, join a chapter, volunteer your time, be a mentor to an undergraduate. It all matters. And if you didn't already know, you will soon come to realize UCF is a very, very special place. And it benefits greatly when we all work together. When you combine UCF's size with its standards of excellence, the result is real impact. An example of that impact was made possible by a group of individuals who supported the university by contributing to the class gift. Will those graduates who donated to the class campaign please stand and be recognized for your generosity? Thank you all very much for helping us kick off this annual tradition. And following today's ceremony, we invite every graduate to participate in another UCF tradition. Have your picture taken in front of Victory Knight statue across the street at the UCF Fairwinds Alumni Center, your new home on campus. Again, graduates, congratulations. Welcome to our family of UCF alumni. And whatever you do, always remember, go Knights!
Well, congratulations. By now you know that UCF is an exceptional place that offers students the opportunity to learn, to work, to participate, to stumble and try again, to compete, to serve, to lead. If you've taken advantage of the many and diverse opportunities you have found here, then you're ready to embrace the new opportunities that life offers as you leave us for business, education, industry, graduate or professional school, military service, or wherever your plans may take you. We know you are eager and that you are well prepared. As new students, you were asked to take an oath that you would live by the UCF creed of integrity, scholarship, community, creativity, and excellence. I trust that these principles have become an integral part of your value system if they were not already so when you arrived. So now, as you embrace new opportunities, I urge you to continue to practice and defend honesty, to cherish and honor learning, to promote an open and supportive environment that respects the rights and contributions of every individual, to use your talents to enrich the human experience, and strive toward the highest standards of performance in anything you undertake. Remain true to the values of our creed, and you will bring distinction to yourself and to your alma mater. You've joined a distinguished group of UCF graduates, and you are forever a UCF Knight. I wish you every success and happiness. Go Knights! As we prepare to close today's ceremony, I ask that you recognize the contributions of our vocalist, Jose Velez, our organist, Andrew Walker, and our bagpipers, David Insfelter and Reg Lyle. We ask all of our guests to please exit the CFE arena from the second floor and meet your graduate outside the Fairwinds Alumni Center. We'll close our ceremony by singing the UCF alma mater, led by Mr. Velez. You'll find the words on page 55 of your program. Following the alma mater, we will have the recession of the platform party and faculty. Thank you for joining us at today's commencement ceremony. Will all please rise, and gentlemen, will you please remove your caps?
Loyalty and friendship.